the house, the one they talking about, word of mouth. The boxing PlayHouse, without a doubt. All the latest and greatest boxing news, that's what it's all about.
Welcome, this is Sakura A. and Emilio Santana from Boxing PlayHouse After Dark series. But this is actually a special edition. I mean, are you ready for the special edition or what?
Yo, I'm ready.
This is all about Wilder Fury 3 that's happening later tonight. But we actually have a guest that's going to come on and talk to us about his opinion and everything. Now, this particular special edition is brought to you by Fire Fist Promotions. Fire Fist, baby. And they have a fight that's October 16th. Please go over to their Facebook page and IG and sign up to be a part of their family as well. And the guest that's going to tell us his prediction on the Wilder Fury 3 is actually one of their main boxers that's going to be on the card this coming up October 16th, which is next Saturday. So he got a week. He's probably getting a little nervous now, don't you think?
Hey, you told me you get a little nervous, so sometimes that nervous energy works in your favor.
Yes, absolutely. So let's go ahead and introduce our special guest, Imran Haddabah.
Imran.
There we go.
How you doing?
Amazing. How are you guys doing?
Hey, we good, man.
We doing good. I see. I mean, are you on weight right now? You're looking kind of slim right there.
You like that?
Yeah.
I'm kind of skinny. I like it.
Yeah, even more than the other day, even. Wow, that's impressive.
Thank you. I just finished working out like 2 hours ago. Haven't had any food yet, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Me neither. So we got to find out this prediction so we can get our food on, right, Imran?
Smart.
Yes, so the day is finally here. It's been fight week. Lots of hype behind Wilder Fury. But now we're finally leading into the final hours before the fight. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the size difference, guys. The weigh-in was yesterday evening. And we had Fury, he calculated in at 277, and Wilder calculated in at 238. Do you think this is an advantage for Fury, or can this work against him, Imran?
No, it's definitely an advantage. 40 pounds is a lot. It's like, try grabbing a 40-pound weight and pushing it. It's so hard. And imagine somebody 270 pounds that can move like Fury does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think he's going to run circles around him until he can't move anymore. And I think it's like I said before, he's going to take him out in the 8th or 9th round. It's going to get stopped.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we got an 8th round prediction, 8th round KO or stoppage for Fury. All right, Emilio, size difference. Does it matter?
I don't know. Fury's a big dude, so he's 6'9". That extra weight, I think, like Imran said, it will work in his advantage. He could use it, to lean on Wilder, wear Wilder out. And his prediction is similar to mine. I think it's gonna go like 7 or 8 rounds, and I think he probably will stop Wilder again. It's gonna be some exciting rounds. I could see Wilder having, a couple moments here and there. He might even rock Fury a few times, but Fury seems like he got that good recuperating skills and he can come back. So I see a nice, exciting fight, and I do see Fury winning probably around the 8th round.
Okay. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I understand both of what you guys are saying. And I believe that this is an advantage for Fury, in my opinion, just because it's less likely that Wilder will knock out someone with an additional 40 pounds on them. I don't know if he's knocked out someone that's heavier than Fury is right now. but he's definitely not knocked out somebody as tall as Fury is at his natural weight of 6'8", isn't it? Or 6'9"?
Who, Wilder?
No, Fury.
Fury's 6'9".
6'9". So there you go. I mean, you got height advantage and a weight advantage at this point. Now, we don't know what the weigh-ins will be for the night of the fight, or if they're going to actually give us that. These were the weights that were actually, you know, on the scale and documented as of yesterday. Do you think that they would add on more weight, Haddabah?
Yeah. Everybody loves to eat. Everybody, they tell every fighter the day of the fight to carb up. Eat as many carbs as you want, especially for breakfast. So I think they're probably each going to put on, well, at least Fury's putting on, I want to say 10 pounds. Because he's not cutting too much. Yeah, he's not cutting too much, but he doesn't want to be too heavy at the weigh-ins.
This is also the heaviest that Wilder has weighed in at that 138. I mean, 238 zone. So that's also something to remember too. Will he be able to handle that additional weight and move the way that he normally moves as well? And will this extra weight from both of them, will it change their stamina? That's something that we can also ask questions about during the fight too, you know? Yes. So next week is your fight week. I mean, are you feeling a little, antsy right now? You want to hit somebody? What's going on?
Just, I feel excited. I hate to feel like I can't wait for it to happen, but I know there's 7 days and I don't want to just it happen, but I don't know. Does that even make sense?
Yes, it does.
I can't wait for it to happen, but I could wait. I'm excited.
I mean, a lot of us feel that way about certain things. So, you know, I love Christmas time, the holidays, but then again, I can wait.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think about the co-main event? Jabba and Frank Sanchez. Who do you think gonna win that one?
I have no idea, to be honest. I don't really know too much about them. I know it's going to be a good fight, but I haven't really studied them or watched their fights before.
Okay.
All right. So we got a Jabba who's been able to knock out a few of his opponents pretty easily. Then we got Sanchez, who's Cuban. Amateur.
They both
professional bout that is in Reynosa's camp. He trains with Canelo and all them now.
Yeah, they both hit hard too, Imran. So I think that's going to be an explosive fight right there.
Are they heavyweight? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they heavyweights. Yeah. Both these dudes are like, well, you know, Jabba, he's big. He almost he about 6'6". About him and Wilder. He a little thicker than Wilder, but they about the same size. He's big. He almost yeah. And Frank Sanchez is a big dude too, and they both hit hard. So I think it's going to be a knockout. One of them guys going to sleep.
Oh. Honestly, it's gonna be a good fight. I literally just Googled them right now to see. I was like, all right, who are
yeah, they some big dudes, man.
Especially if who you say trained with Reynoso, they don't play around. Yes, they don't play around. I already know that.
Right.
That's true.
And you got Berlanga on the card too. Edgar Berlanga, the monster.
Mm-hmm. Who else is? I know they have a ESPN card going on too.
You got J-Rock fighting.
Yes, it's actually a dual broadcast. So if you prefer to commentating with Fox, you can go over to Fox Sports and see the undercard. And if you're an ESPN lover of their commentating, then you could just go to the ESPN fights. Basically, they're broadcasting the same fights up into 9 p.m., which is where the main event and the undercard is going to be. That's pay-per-view. Right. So I think that's pretty cool. You can see it like several platforms.
Then you got Hellenius, Nordic Nightmare, and Babyface fighting again, the rematch.
Oh yeah.
Him and
I
Babyface.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another big heavyweight fight.
Kanowski.
Yeah, he's fighting Hellenius, the Nordic Nightmare. That's the rematch right there. So that's another big heavyweight, man. This card is stacked, man. We ain't had a good card like this in years. Yeah,
they don't really get the good cards until the end of the year, like November, September time. But even in September, there wasn't really any good matches. especially because it was what, Mexican Independence Day.
Right.
Yeah.
They just had the Porter Crawford press conference too. So that one's coming up November 20th, man. There's a lot of fights happening. A lot of fights getting together.
I mean,
Then you got Gervonta Davis.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Davis
you have
and
him also fighting in December.
And Rolly, him and Rolly.
We got Cool Boy Steph versus Figueroa. We got the one I'm looking forward to is Heron versus Shakur. I think that one's going to be really good. Shakur Stevens. Yes.
Jamal Heron.
So it's lots of good ones.
I think what's his name got a Boots Ennis got a fight coming up too.
Boots?
Yeah, on Showtime. I forgot the date, but it's coming up.
Oh, I didn't know who that was. I didn't really know who that was.
Who he fighting?
Yeah, I mean, no, I didn't know that he had a fight coming up. Is what I'm saying.
I saw him talking about it. He got a fight coming up.
Yeah. So that all sounds pretty exciting to me. But
Fire Fist next week.
October 6th is coming up.
It's the date.
Now they can get tickets. Do you still have any tickets left?
Yeah, I have some general admission tickets left.
Okay.
And a few VIP seats if you guys want to get some VIP, come see the action. You might get some blood on you.
All right, I love it. He doesn't like the blood. He don't want to messing up his outfit.
We might have to sit a couple rows back, huh?
No. Get closer. The blood flies out.
It did fly over at the bare knuckles.
It did. Bare knuckles.
We was ringside and it went over us. So we might need to sit close.
It flew over our heads and hit somebody that came with us, our good friends.
Good friends that landed
on. And he had on white shorts.
I was about to say, how do you get the blood out? Another person's blood too. That's even worse.
Yes, those shorts are probably long gone. We got to ask Marion about that. Shout out to him and his company, which is Making It Happen. They are mobile detailing, so they can come to you and do all your mobile needs. Fire Fist has been a good promotional company for the St. Petersburg area. In the past, we saw them at the Coliseum, a couple of fights, and now they're going to be in Clearwater. I forgot what is this venue going to be like? Because the Coliseum is wonderful. So is this another one of those nice event halls, spaces that they normally get?
Oh yeah, they've done a few amateur shows, and it's at the Banquet Master on 49th Street in Almerton, and it's a big venue. It's bigger than the Marriott, and and it's I think it's a little bit nicer too, so it makes me feel more professional when you fight in a nicer place like that. Big venue, big locker rooms. It's gonna be good. Everybody's gonna have more space to walk around and just breathe, because I feel like at the Marriott when we were over there, it's a nice venue, but it was a little too crowded, too small.
Man, that's what I like. I like the energy that everybody can feel and be hyped up when it's full. It's just like the energy bounces off each other. But I'm sure that I also like it when we go to the Coliseum. So I guess I'm gonna dress a little bit more upscale for this one.
You love it.
You know how we do it, Boxing PlayHouse. What does your uniform look like? I mean, are you gonna have us? You gonna show us like some bling or some gold or what? Like what you got for us?
I'm still rocking the basic black and white.
You like them Ali colors? Okay.
Just something neutral for now until I can become flashy. I feel like I gotta earn the flashy privileges.
That's all it was back in the day, Imran. Black and white, man. Back in the 50s and 60s.
Get up like tight, like better be wearing all black. No walkout song. All black, walks in, just handles business.
That's Mike Tyson. That's Mike Tyson old style. All walk out, man. All black.
With the towel.
The gladiator.
Hey, I like it. I like it all. Like black and whites with Ali. I mean, you can't really beat that. I love that.
Maybe in a couple fights, I'll come out in a Transformers outfit like Wilder did. That way, I have an excuse if I do lose, like why I lost.
No, say it ain't so. So tell us once again, Wilder Fury, 8th round. Why are you in such favor of Fury in this particular bout?
Because I have inside sources.
Okay, what's talking here? I mean, Imran, what you know? Tell us. We got to
I
know.
know somebody that's been in both their training camps for sparring.
Yeah.
And they basically said that it's Fury. Fury's gonna win. And I think Fury, after knowing that you can stop somebody, the confidence for you stopping them again is like it goes through the roof. Like if I stop you once, I'm gonna stop you again.
Right.
And Fury's coming in there knowing he's gonna stop him. And I don't think Deontay Wilder did anything different in the past, what was it, months in his training camp? That's gonna change the fighting style that he does to match Fury's. Unless he can get on his toes and move like Fury does, which there's no way he's moving like that.
What if
you don't learn that overnight?
What if he come to the ring with a lighter suit?
Oh, then he's winning.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's only winning in, huh?
I don't know if you guys seen it, but earlier today on I forgot, I think I seen it on Instagram, but they were complaining about his gloves again.
Oh no.
Complaining about
Fury's gloves. You didn't see the thing last time how they said his gloves were on all the way?
Here we go.
I ain't gonna lie. We was at the movie theater last time when we saw it, and I was looking at them gloves that night and thinking like, damn, why them gloves like waving? Like it was like flapping on one side.
Oh my God.
But this was before they said anything about something being wrong with the gloves. But you know, somebody did accuse Fury of doing that in their gym one time here in the States. It was one of his, sparring partners or whatever. He said that he was doing that to gloves. So I can see why, they would harping on that. So I'm just hoping tonight those gloves are checked really well and we don't have to have that discussion at all,
No, they already checked the gloves.
Double check them.
No, they checked the gloves. I was watching the video, and you know how when you're at that level, you have maybe like 4 or 5 pairs of gloves, and you have to choose which one fits good. And they're over there like feeling the gloves, saying, no, something's up with these gloves, something's wrong. And I'm like, oh my God, they're starting already.
Well, that did happen with the Fox fight that was in Minneapolis the other week. With the guy, what was his name? Maestra? He was from Argentina, and right away they said check his gloves, and he had tied them a certain way, and the padding won't. But the ref caught it because when he went to feel both of their hands and in the face-off before they started, he could feel that something was kind of like awry. Yeah, and they still just they allowed him to just change the gloves. I don't know if I would have wanted to fight him at that point.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how they get away with it too. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe it's money, maybe politics involved, but everything, even in these small local shows, like even when my hands are wrapped, I can't go to the bathroom unless I get assisted.
Right.
They can't
let you out of their sight. Right.
When they're wrapping your hands, they're watching you. When they're tying your gloves, they're watching you. Everything you're being watched at. Like I couldn't even, my brother came and tried to give me like a snack because they switched my fight from fight 4 to fight 9.
Okay.
And so they wanted me to just sit in the locker room, relax. And my brother tried bringing me a snack, and even the commissioner was like, no, you can't have outside food. I'm like, what do you mean I can't have outside food? I'm starving.
Because they don't know what was in the food.
Yeah.
So when you went to the bathroom, somebody had to come in there with you?
Yeah.
What?
You didn't know
I went to the bathroom like 5 times. Like I'm sitting in there drinking water, pounding water, sitting in there for 4 hours waiting. I'm like, all right, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Anything you do right before your fight, the commission is supposed to be monitoring it. They're not supposed to allow you to be out of their sight. But I can tell you when things start getting busy and all this action, and then you got people moving around and things like that at these bigger boxing matches. You just don't know whether, there was a time period where they weren't really, paying attention to that. Because they get hungry, they got to use the bathroom too. Like there's all kinds of things that happen last minute. if you're waiting around, and like you said, how your bout got changed from 4 to 9, you know what I'm saying? Like all this type of things, they just happen at these shows for one reason or another. So I wouldn't be surprised. But my main thing is it's a stacked card. I'm looking forward to Ramirez showing us where he's fighting Orlando Gonzalez. That's a tough fight. And I don't know how many people realize that might be falling under the radar because there's so much heavyweight action and they don't really understand like that's actually a really good matchup and could be very highly competitive.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's going to be all around. It's going to be a good fight card all day. I'm going to try to get there early. I still got to do my afternoon run.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to finish running quick. That way I can watch all the undercards and then watch the main event card.
Where are you going to watch it at?
I was thinking Ferg's. Shout out Ferg's.
Oh, okay, okay.
Best chicken wings, even though I can't eat them. Best chicken wings.
The best. Yeah, they got a couple of things I like on their menu. So, you know, when I go there, it's kind of hard because I'm, you know, really, you know, just like, dang, what can I get this time? Baby, you sure you don't want this? You know what I'm saying? I came in to get one of the items.
Where are you guys watching it at?
Oh, we're going to be home, man, because, you know, I get frustrated. Do you get frustrated too?
Well, a lot of noise.
When a lot of people are talking and it's a buzz and I'm trying to listen to the commentating and I don't want to.
Especially if they're no real boxing fans and they just talking.
Yeah, they talking about something that's ain't related to boxing, you know. So I know I get frustrated. So we probably won't be able to, you know, we're going to have to just keep this to a home setting this time.
But next week you guys are coming out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It will be there.
Boxing Playhouse in the house.
Boxing Playhouse in the house. I love it.
So I want to know, now you said you weren't familiar with the Sanchez fight necessarily, but you know, the other two heavyweights that's on that card, I mean, let's see, who else do we got?
Babyface and
Karnowski.
Yeah.
Versus Helenius. You know what? I think I'm gonna go to Helenius.
That's the rematch.
Yeah, didn't he beat him last time or stop him last time?
Did he stop Babyface?
Yeah, Babyface lost.
I'm saying did he stop him?
I don't know if it was by decision or if I think he got stopped.
Yeah, he might have did get stopped. I can't remember.
Yeah, I want to say he got stopped, but
I think he got stopped.
Yeah,
because he looks old now. He looks like he's been through a lot.
He has. Remember, he did the war with him and Areola. They went.
Areola, that's who it was.
Yeah.
That's the type of bouts that can like really like shorten your career.
Yeah,
the way they slinging
didn't they like set a record for how many punches thrown?
Yes.
For heavyweight?
Yes. You're absolutely right. It did. So that's a career, you know, you shortening your career when you get into all out brawls like that.
Especially at heavyweights, they hit hard.
Yeah.
They hit hard.
Yes.
I don't think either one of them has fought since that first fight, have they?
No.
Yeah, so this rematch is gonna finish that final score on you know, oh, I was sick that night, or I was dead, or this and that. You know, it's a similar situation to the Wilder Fury situation. It's like no excuses this time.
No excuses.
You have plenty of time to train between the two camps. You know, with the COVID year in between your last fight. So, you know, and then the COVID that Fury had.
Yeah, then they had to postpone that.
Postponed again. So everybody's had plenty of time to, you know, get those training camps in order.
Right.
But it does have me wanting to ask you a question about training and overtraining. Is overtraining a thing or not?
It could be a thing. If you don't know how to recover, if you don't get what your body needs and you're just pushing it, it's definitely a thing where your body won't act how it's supposed to act, react how it's supposed to react.
And Ron, are you one of those fighters that believe in staying away from sex while you're training?
Yes.
You do? I don't know. Okay.
Yes. I think it's more mental, but it's been like, you know, drilled in my head since I was in the amateurs, like what, 4 years ago, that they always tell me like, you know, the week of the fight, don't do it. The week of the fight, don't do it. And I've always been sticking to that routine and everything's been working. Amateurs, I had a somewhat decent amateur career. I was ranked number 5 in the nation when I went pro, went to a few nationals. And so I always try to stay on the same routine and don't change anything because everything's been working so far.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, so I try I kick girls, so get away from me. Sorry. Gotta go. You're boring. Can't do anything.
Imran, what can you tell us about your opponent? You know a lot about him, or?
I have no idea who it is. I know that the first opponent I had that I got matched up with, he's never been stopped. He had a few fights. I think it was like 6 or 7 fights. Never been stopped. Had a couple MMA fights, but something went wrong with him, so they had to switch him to somebody else. And then the second opponent, I had no idea who it was. Once they told me it was a go, and then something happened, and then they canceled that guy, and then I just got matched up again. I think it was a couple days ago with the third guy. So hopefully it goes through.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
You know, this overtraining situation, I feel like Jose Ramirez might have had overtraining when he fought Pascal, and he didn't really look as sharp because they had like 3 restarts to the training. And that's like nerve-wracking. Like, you got the mental aspects of that, and then you got like the body being drained, and then you're trying to restart it like you're saying. And I think that it does affect some boxers a little bit differently, just by everybody's body being different. Yeah.
But that goes back to what I was saying, like recovery. Is he taking his like supplements? Like there's a couple of like BCAAs, like amino acids, like things that you can take to help your muscle recovery. Sleeping. A lot of people don't sleep, believe it or not. So sleeping helps, drinking water, eating. A lot of people, when they cut, they're cutting out a lot of their nutrients, their protein. So their body's not recovering what you're burning, and it eventually just becomes fatigue as it goes on.
Right.
And I think recovery is one of the biggest parts of training.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we do got a couple of fans watching us right now, guys. Everybody, shout out to you for being a Boxing PlayHouse player today. We want your predictions. I want to know Wilder or Fury. And when you tell me how, baby. And on top of that, make sure you put hashtag BPH. We need that hashtag. Let's go through and see some of these comments that we have coming in. We got Danny. And he says, oh, wow. I don't know what that was oh, wow for. We got Schoolboy Garrett in the house. He says, hashtag BPH. And you know this, Schoolboy. He's the only one that's got it right on here right now. We got Victor. What's up, Victor? He say,
who you got?
I say Sanchez will drown him with his experience.
Ooh, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah. Victor also says Holyfield versus Bellator.
Holyfield?
he's like giving that as an example.
Oh, yeah.
Of like, how did that end? And then William Hunter says, what's up? Hunter, what it do from the Right Hood Promotions? Biloxi in the house. Glad to see you, Hunter. Who you got? I know you done bet today. Dahlia Duran, the beautiful one. Yes, the beautiful Dahlia, guys. She's here with us today.
Who Dahlia got?
Beautiful Dahlia, Wilder Fury, let us know.
You got Dahlia.
She's our resident translator and interpreter. So if you speak Spanish and you want to know what the heck me, Emilio, or our man Imran is saying, make sure you hit Dahlia up. She will keep you abreast. She'll let you know exactly what we're saying. And also, she can let you know whether you're right or wrong about choosing Wilder or Fury. And then we got Jose Armstrong, my cousin from Texas. He says, what's up, fam?
Jose, what's up?
We got Coach Louis Camacho in the house.
That's the dancing man right there.
All right. That's that dancing coach. in the utmost shape. You wanna
dancing man.
You want to have to eat good, Imran, and still, keep your shape and everything going. That's Coach Camacho. He knows Luis Camacho. He used to be in the same gym with Camacho too. So
is he related to Hector?
No, he said he wasn't related to him, but that he was always in the gym with them, and as a trainer, he helped out with their camp many times up in New York. So he's a transplant down here. And let's see, that's what we got right now. We got people looking. We appreciate it so much. And I want to know, Wilder Fury, put in your little bet with me and Emilio. We ain't got no money for you though, but we can't pay everybody to get it right today, but still, we might get one lucky person. If you get the right prediction, you could get a t-shirt on the way. So put it in, #BPH.
I wonder if Fury got a rematch clause. Like if he lose, will we see another fight? All these rematch clauses.
Well, I got a question for you. You don't think that even if Wilder loses, but he looks amazing in this fight, do you not think that people might still be like, dang, I want to see a number 4 now?
No, I don't think he'll give him the time of day. There's so many other fights out there now, especially at heavyweight with Usyk having all the other titles. Andy Ruiz, I think, is still a name.
Right.
And he's going to start slowly making his way up there. And I think that's what Wilder's going to have to do if he loses this. Nobody's going to want to see Wilder versus Joshua. They both just lost. Nobody really cares about that anymore.
You got Dylan White. He's been crying for a shot for a long time.
Dylan White actually is the mandatory for whoever wins this fight with Wilder Fury. He's the mandatory to fight next, which is going to be a good fight. I kind of like that fight.
Oh, you know what? We got Coach Camacho. He says he is related.
Oh, okay.
He is related to Hector Camacho.
Okay.
All right, no problem. I corrected that. I'm sorry I misspoke. Don't you hurt me now. Okay, and then let's see. Oh, Imran put in his own prediction. He did his 8 rounds. He said it's 8-round Fury.
I want my shirt.
We got it locked in now. We got Ronnie. What's up? He says, love. All right. Thanks for sending us that love. We need it. We appreciate it. Okay, so I want to know, Fury or Wilder, guys. Now, tell us about some of the other boxers that's going to be on the card with you on the Fire Fist Boxing Promotions event next Saturday, October the 16th. Who's going to be on here that we can look forward to seeing?
Simona, first of all.
Yeah.
Debut. Love her accent.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. It's so funny.
Yes.
Always makes the gym environment better when she starts speaking because accents are cool. And the main event is going to be Joseph, which is me and him have been training together for a while now.
Okay.
He wants to be just like me. It's crazy. I think it's kind of cute. I call him little bro. And he's actually doing a 10-round fight. He's the main event for the fight.
Okay.
And that's really it.
That's the best ones.
How many fights on the card, Imran?
I think there's 10.
10 fights?
Oh, 10? Yeah. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, no. I told him to make sure I'm like one of the first so I can go and enjoy myself after.
How are you making these demands?
Because I gotta put my foot down. Let them know I'm a celebrity.
Okay, I can dig it. So all right. So I mean, with Simona, she was amazing on the show the other night. And then like she's a real true boss, working out in the mornings and then going to a restaurant in the evening.
We got to go there one day.
I'm down for going, but
Italian food.
She told me I can't have pasta at night, so we have to go during the day.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Right. Oh wow, you really are a foodie. You are a real foodie. For you to say that.
I love food.
I know.
That's the only thing that sucks about getting ready for fights is taking away the only love I have.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the downfall of it for sure.
Mhm.
I mean, so you like working out? You're saying working
Yeah.
out is a problem for you.
No, I actually enjoy it. I look forward to working out.
Now we've seen Fernando. Fernando. Wait a minute, I forgot his name that quick. Fernando is coming on our show next Thursday. The main event. Joseph
Fernandez. Yeah.
Fernandez, I'm sorry. He's coming on the show next Thursday, guys, at 8 p.m. So make sure you set your schedule to watch us on that particular night too, so we can see who the main event is. The last time we saw him, he looked sharp and he was in great shape. And I'm just waiting to see like how what's the word for it? How fast and how precise he is now, being that that's been like a little while. It's been like at least a year since we've seen him fight.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if he's gonna really make an impression like I know you are.
Now he should, especially because he's fighting at 140 again.
Okay.
His last few fights were at 147. And he's a big 147 too. He's 6 foot at 147. But if he can get down to 140 where he used to fight at, which he could, he's like he's a few pounds off right now, so he's almost there. But once he hits that 140, I think he's gonna kill the game. Especially at southpaw, he's slick.
Yeah.
So he's gonna do. I think he's gonna do really good.
Imran, if you could make any fight with any fighter, what fight would you put together? It could be anybody.
Me.
Yeah.
I have two.
Okay.
I'd want Canelo, of course, just so I can show who's better, and then Jake Paul.
Jake Paul?
Yeah, I have to end him. I have to.
You have to go on and end it, huh?
End it. It's been going on for way too long.
Right.
Somebody has to put their foot down.
Clarissa Shields wants to end it.
Yeah, she said she could beat him.
I would beat him. You seen her last fight?
Right.
Oh my God.
I mean, for me, I'm like, yeah, she's a true boxer. So why wouldn't she beat someone that's, a novice? Like he didn't start out like, he didn't start out like young, in boxing or whatever to gain
one amateur fight and 3 pro fights. And everybody he's fought was not a boxer.
Right.
But he claims he's a boxer.
What did this person say? Victor says Jake Paul is a what?
Is that a goat?
A goat?
A goat?
Yeah.
It's a goat. Oh, he's laughing about it, like ha ha ha. And Camacho, he says, Coach Camacho says, my choice is Fury after something that Wilder said at the press conference. I have to know. What did he say?
What did he say, Coach?
Yeah, let us know what you think. And then Victor says that Dillian White could lose his next match because he's facing a tough one coming up.
Dang, that's right.
Yeah, he's facing Otto Wallen.
Wallen, yes.
Yeah,
he's fighting Wallen that gave Fury issues.
Dude gave Fury a tough fight.
And he gave him a nice cut, too. That was Fury's cut.
Remember how you let Povetkin knock him out of contention before? That one time, but he got the rematch to beat Povetkin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Dillian White got really knocked out, too. Ooh, that was a serious uppercut.
He got
caught.
He got some sweet revenge.
He got some sweet revenge, all right. On Prevekin, but then Prevekin, something was really wrong with the way he was that night too, though. I felt like something else was going on with Camacho that night. I mean, not Camacho, but Prevekin. I thought something was going on with him that night. You don't remember how he was acting kind of weird in the ring that night?
Just got old overnight.
Yeah, that's possible. Ooh, nobody wants to be in the ring and have that happen to you in the ring. Like, you have to know prior to that night that you ain't, something slowed down.
I meant to ask you, Imran, I don't know if I asked you the other night, but what made you get into boxing? Any particular thing?
How do I explain it? when I was like, what, 15, 16, like we have a huge family, 6 brothers and 1 sister. So my dad always was looking for something to get us out of the house. He would literally dump us all at my uncle was training at the gym at Ali's that I'm at right now. And he told me, yeah, just bring the kids over. They'll leave the wife alone, my mom, for a couple hours. Then she'll have time to enjoy and relax. And so at first he just went over there to just drop us off. We stayed there for 2-3 hours, then we'd come home. And it was like 5 days a week. And then slowly, like, you know, you're training. And then coach asked me, he's like, oh, you want to do an amateur fight? I was like, yeah, but this was kickboxing because I was doing kickboxing at first.
Right.
And then I think it was 13 kickboxing fights. I was 10-3. I think I was doing pretty good. But then I went off to school, quit. And then I actually stopped fighting for a couple of years, gained like 100 pounds.
Wow.
And then got back into boxing so I can lose weight. Because when I got back, I was 260 pounds and I was fighting at 157.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, 157.
Do any of your brothers, any of them still fight or do it?
I got my little brother. He fights right now. He fights. Oh. He's 6'4" at 152 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, huge.
He kind of like that Fedora kid, that tall kid. That's
it's like what 6'6" at 154.
That's like Wilder if he came down to junior middleweight, man.
Literally. But yeah, he fights. He has like 12 fights now, 13. He just turned open. Hopefully he's going to be in the nationals in December.
Wow.
For the amateur, so should be good. Try to be like big bro. Oh yeah.
What do you think? I mean, do you think that when you get into boxing at an earlier age and you have time to like really hone in on your tools, will you always be able to come out on top against most people that didn't have that amateur background?
I think so. I think amateur is a big game in boxing. There's a lot of fighters out there. Like, who was it? Anthony Yard? Is that his name?
Yarde.
Yeah, Yarde. He had what, 10 fights, 12 fights. He was a good fighter, but look who he fought. So the Russian dude that was old. Kovalev. He knocked him out with a jab.
Right.
And I think that would have been preventative if Anthony had more amateur experience fighting and getting to that level. Because that right there, I think he was in better shape than Kovalev. I think he was a lot stronger, a lot bigger. But the experience is what made the fight different.
Damn, I damn near forgot about Yarde until you brought him up.
I don't even know where he's at.
He just kind of disappeared, man.
Yeah, he did.
Well, we're going to go for a short commercial break, and then we're going to find out exactly what Coach Camacho was trying to tell us, Imran, about, you know, what Wilder said in his press conference that made him change his prediction. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This is how we do it right here. Check it. Yeah. There's gonna be plenty of things you're gonna see. I know. Trust me when I tell you. It's coming. It's coming. Welcome to the house. The one they talking about. Word of mouth. The boxing PlayHouse. Without a doubt. All the latest and greatest boxing news, that's what it's all about. Listen, welcome to the house, the one they talking about. Word of mouth, the boxing PlayHouse, without a doubt.
All right, so this special broadcast, this special edition of Wilder Fury Predictions with Imran Haddabah was brought to us by Fire Fist Boxing Promotions, and they have a fight coming up October 16th that's including our special guest today, Imran Haddabah. So you can go over to Fire Fist and just sign up and follow them on Facebook and Instagram to, keep up with their fight dates and what they have coming up next for their boxers. I believe Silva is also going to be on that card as well. Yeah, so that's going to be entertaining. Yeah, we haven't seen him in a minute. So Luis Camacho, he says, Coach, oh my God, he said that he had a lot of fun with the brothers when I train a boxer, it's hard work and discipline, and the fun comes after the victory. Yeah, so we know you work somebody real hard. I heard about your workout, Coach Camacho, back in the day. Your main protege, Tito Ocasio, told us how you like to really rough up guys. You know, make them like throw up Imran. Like he stuff like that.
I wonder if Coach can make a fight next week. Is he in town?
No, he lives here. So what do you think? What do you think? Is that true? Can you not have fun in a real training camp? And must you be just thinking it's hard work?
No, I have fun when I train.
I
love training hard. If it's not like a hard training session, I don't think it's worth it. I don't have I don't have that feeling that, oh, I worked out today. Oh, I'm one step closer to getting ready for the fight.
Imran, when you don't have a fight schedule, are you one of them gym rats where you still go to the gym a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Still gotta stay in shape.
Oh yeah, but I don't work out 2 or 3 times a day when I'm not in camp mode. When I'm in camp, I'm working out 6 a.m., 12 p.m., and 6 p.m. Getting that workout in. But usually when I'm not training for a fight, I'm there like 5 days a week, 6 days a week. I'll go in there for an hour and a half, and just so I can stay somewhat in shape and don't blow up. Because like I said, I love food. So fight night, how much weight do you think you might put on come fight night? Y'all want to come and eat with me after the weigh-in? The last weigh-in was crazy. We went to this restaurant, and I had a whole appetizer and nachos to myself. Then some calamari, and then I got a chicken parmesan sandwich with some sweet potato fries, and then had a side of sushi roll.
Man.
And then about midnight, I Uber eated some chicken wings.
What did you drink?
Whoa!
What did you drink? Water?
Always water.
Okay.
That's crazy there.
I haven't even my first fight after the weigh-in. I weighed myself the next morning, not even after breakfast. It was literally before breakfast, and I was 12 pounds heavier.
That's why them guys be weighing so much fight night.
The night of the fight,
they eat like what Imran just said he do.
Take it all in. I said carb up. Give me as much as I could. As much as my stomach can handle, I'll take it. Especially because the next day is the fight, and you don't fight till 7 p.m., 8 p.m. So your stomach has time to settle, rest. You get to sleep. You sleep for like 10 hours that night just because of the food coma.
Wow.
Well, let's see. We got Jesus Escalera from T&K Boxing Promotions. Tito, we call him. He said, really good skilled boxer. He is going to go far in this sport. Talking about you, Imran.
Tito.
Thank you.
Oh, that's nice. And then, let's see. Rob says, love you too. He's talking to Dahlia Duran, the beautiful Dahlia. British boy in the house, all the way from the UK. What's up?
Okay.
We saw you on the show Thursday night. We appreciate all of the staying up late that you do just to catch us, Rob. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, Camacho had another question. He said, hey, Emilio, the question about sex before the fight is a mental thing. Back in the day, they would tell you that it weakens the legs just to scare you. Okay, Camacho. Sounds like you didn't have those issues. But, every time we ask that question, we get different results where some boxers say, yeah, it does affect them. Mm-hmm. And we asked some females too, and one said, nah, I'm good. The other one said, it didn't make me feel the greatest before a fight. So, it seems to be hit or miss on that particular question.
I think he's right, though. It's all mental. If you actually believe that it'll mess with you mentally, it's going to mess with you. If you just brush it away like it's nothing, I think it's going to be nothing.
Right. Yeah. So, I don't know, because there were rumors that was what affected Wilder in the second fight.
How many rumors did Wilder have?
Well, rumors mean as in he didn't say it. And so let's see. Is anybody else got a prediction for us? Because we're about to wrap up our show so we can all go get our festivities and get ready to watch this fight coming up.
Imran gotta get his run in too.
Imran's getting his run in. Plus, he wants to eat. So
plus, I want to eat.
Go ahead and give them your information on your social media, Imran, one more time.
All my social media is Imran Haddabah. IMRAN HADDABAH. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, and for Boxing Playhouse, we are Boxing Playhouse at IG, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube, baby. Make sure you sign up for our YouTube channel, guys, and subscribe to our actual website at boxingplayhouse.com because I have my articles that I post there, and it's a way for you to also receive information on any upcoming fight dates as well. Imran, any parting words? What would you like people
Tune in, follow me. Trust the process.
I like that. Okay, Rob from the UK says Fury inside of 6.
Okay, Rob.
You're biased, Rob. You're biased. You're over there in the UK. You gotta go for your fellow UK Fury. We see what's going on here. I see you.
Rob says 6.
Inside of 6. Wow, that's a whole lot of leaning and punching at the same time. But it's possible. I believe that every fight with Wilder and Fury is a brand new fight, as in they both know each other inside and out, and they both know what it would take to get them out of there. I mean, I thought in the first fight, Fury was done, and somehow he woke up. So,
I have a theory on that too. I think that second punch, as Fury was falling down, the hook that Wilder landed, I think that woke him up.
I think
that woke him up. I'm serious. You can get woken up by a punch, never been hit, and you're just awake. Yeah. I think that first punch took him out, and that second punch woke him up. And that's why his eyes just...
It woke him, slapped back up. I believe you're right.
Yeah.
Some people talk about a long count and all this kind of stuff. I don't even get into that. I believe, like, if it had been a lesser fight, you know, they always wave it off. Like, if you're out and...
At 8, they're doing this.
They just do right, exactly like that, right away. So I just believe that was a situation where, you know, because it was a big fight, because they wanted to hide, because Fury was doing such a great job in those
winning
rounds, you know, he gave him the opportunity to wake back up and get up.
That's the only reason why I don't argue with the fact that it was a draw, was because he was dropped.
Right.
Oh, and it was
got dropped twice. Yeah.
And that's a 10-8 round right there. So you're getting up 4 points on a 12 round. Like,
that's what made it. Yeah, that's what made it a draw. Them 2 knockdowns.
Yeah, it was rough. Them 2 knockdowns, like that just evened up the whole fight right there.
Yeah.
Not to mention that was really a knockout. If you know, most refs are like, hell no, you've been out like this, we're not going to let you risk your brain any more than that getting back up, you know?
I wonder, Imran, you think Tyson might lick Wilder again in this fight?
I hope he licks
it. I love it. Sound like you done put some money on something. That's what it sounds like, Imran.
He might lick.
I love the taste of blood. That's how you know he's a dog. He wants it.
Somebody wants something. I don't know. I mean, they both, you know, this WBC title. I want a unification bout for heavyweights, but I'm not sure that it's going to happen now that those belts have transferred.
I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen, and I think it's going to be a great fight. And I think Fury versus Usyk, they're both movers. They both know how to stay on their toes and move. So I think it's going to be a really good fight, especially because Usyk is 6'3".
Yes. Something like that.
But Fury's 6'9". That's a 6-inch advantage.
Yeah.
With somebody that moves, that's going to be a great fight.
Right.
I can't wait. And then Victor says Wilder would have to establish his jab and box a few rounds and catch Fury in the middle rounds to win. Don't see it happening, but that would be his path. Okay, Victor.
How tall was the Wallen dude that fought Fury? Was he about 6'4", 6'5", Wallen?
No, he was like 6'6", I think.
Oh, he was about 6'6".
He was big too. He was tall.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys are just, these heavyweights are huge now.
Huge.
Very tall, very tall.
When I because when I did amateur, I started off at heavyweight, and I'm 6'4", 6'5", 6'5" if you round up a little bit, like 6'4" 3/4. But like everybody that was like when I went to the National Golden Gloves, there was people 6'9", 6'8", and I thought I was the biggest one out there. Wow. Brandon Moore, 6'6". He was a heavyweight I fought a few times, and I'm like, oh my god, everybody's huge. Let me go down.
Yeah, you're like, let me put some damage on some of these smaller cats.
Yeah, I like being the tall one. Now I'm fighting people averagely like 6 foot, 6'1". So I always have that reach advantage. Play it long, play it strong.
Oh, I like that. I like having the reach advantages. They help out a lot.
I love it.
And then Rob says Wilder needs to throw his right more. The last 2 fights, he barely threw it. You're absolutely right. He doesn't throw enough. And then when he does throw, it's like every punch is with bad intentions. That exerts a lot of energy instead of letting it happen naturally and like really setting up a huge punch. Like, but every punch shouldn't be like you're trying to knock somebody's head off. That seems like that never works. Except for the Dominique, what was his name?
Brazil,
yeah.
Landed on Brazil.
Now that worked on him.
Poor guy.
Oh wow, you said poor guy. This is crazy. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for being with us again, Imran. You're such a pleasure to talk to.
Thank you for inviting me.
Can't wait to see you next week, Imran. I know you're gonna put on a spectacular show.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Absolutely. Okay. So thanks everybody for watching. Thank all the fans for being with us today. You can continue to put in your predictions on the comments thread, and one lucky runner will get that shirt, Boxing PlayHouse style. Till next time, which is going to be next Thursday right here with Joseph Fernandez. We will see you then. Peace and enjoy your fight night, Imran.
Thank you. You guys too.
All right, Imran.
All right.
Welcome to the house, the one they talking about, word of mouth, the Boxing PlayHouse, without a doubt. All the latest and greatest boxing news, that's what it's all about.